Welcome, guys. It's another episode of the Neutral Corner, proudly sponsored by Treasure Boxing Club. And today we've got the collaboration by Drip Water and also Ragatonic. It's Danny Glover. And today we've got our guest, Ricco. Welcome, guys. It's another episode of the Neutral. How you doing today?
I'm very well, my brother, man. Do you know what it is? I played around with a couple of nicknames. So I had Rico. I had nonsense. And then
Well, I hope it went Ricco Strong.
I was gonna go stronger. And then Rico Boxing. I actually had shout out to Adam Smith, the voice of boxing. Love you, long time. He did like a really nice thing for me, and it was like, you're listening to Ricco Boxing, right? And I was like, oh, I don't know about this. So yeah, Rico's cool.
Yeah. So is that how you pronounce it?
I was actually, bless my mother. I was actually named after, Miami Vice.
Yeah.
The Italian gangster Rico.
Yeah.
That's who my mom named me.
Okay, that's funny. Funny enough, my brother, he named his son after that. You're talking about the one with Denzel Washington, right?
No, this one would be before that.
Oh, the older one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She was like,
yeah, because there was one, the one in the late 90s, early 2000s, and he named his my nephew Jose after one of the characters in the
real strong.
Yeah. So shout out
to all the Canelo fans out there.
Shout out to my nephew Jose. So let everyone. I know normally you do the interviewing, but today we're gonna let people know about your journey, more about you. You know what I mean? They'll see you around the scene and stuff. So yeah, we like to take it back to the beginning. So where are you from? Where did you grow up? And
Oh, thank you, bro. It's actually really, like I said to you before we actually started filming, it's quite surreal being on the other side of the camera. This place is beautiful, guys, by the way. You can't see shit, but it's awesome. But yeah, I was born in Zimbabwe, in Africa. I primarily grew up with my grandmom. Didn't really stay with my dad and my mom. My mom passed away when I was quite young anyway, so it was no, that's fine. Then my dad obviously remarried to my stepmom. I had I just want to shout out obviously all of my brothers and sisters. I love and hate all of you exactly equally the same. Leighton, Nadia, Ashton, Tyler, and well, I immigrated here to the UK when I was about probably 10-ish, something like that.
okay.
Yeah, so quite young. So we moved to Bristol. This was during that time in the early I think we came 2006 something.
Okay.
That was when there was loads of kind of immigration, and there was I think that the Somalian War or something or whatever like that. But there was loads of immigration going on all over, and obviously Zimbabwe at that time wasn't the dollar was devaluing. My grandparents they lost their pensions when the dollar went, and yeah, it was just a tough time. So my dad and my stepmom had immigrated over here, worked in a prison in Bristol to save up, brought me and my brothers and sisters over here. I don't know if you guys watch those, the Channel 4 documentaries on immigration, and back in the day, you just roll through, you used to have open, everything was so wide and you could run around and be a kid or whatever like that. And then you roll here and it's this tiny little, I didn't even know what attached was. Roll through, there was just 4 beds and to go from that and then to look at this, and I was just like, oh man, I should have stayed at home.
Yeah. So tell us about Zimbabwe then. So over there, is it the same? Do they have the same caste system as in South Africa? So was you considered coloured?
Yes, actually, which is really cool.
Yeah, so
Now,
let
you're
everyone know
asking-
about that, because some
So-
people don't.
So how? I was born in Bulawayo, and you talk about the caste systems. Absolutely. You know, you had now you know what a goffle is?
No.
So basically, a goffle is like a Zimbabwe, like a South African term. So basically, like South Africa is right next to Zimbabwe. So we didn't have it as bad as apartheid, but it was wild. You would have obviously the three-color tier system in which you have black, white, and obviously colored. You know, and why they would say goffle. So goffle is like you know a dung beetle.
Yeah.
You know, dung beetle, what it collects. And so basically, because of the color of that, you would call it, like, that's where goffle, the term, came from. And colored,
Yeah.
well, as far as I know, anyway, what my grandparents tell me. It was wild, man. You know, you had, I think just after independence in 1996 in South Africa, we had actually gone on a holiday. My grandparents used to take me on holiday a lot. So we went to South Africa probably at about 99 or 2000. And there was still that segregation thing there because my nan is like she's very, very fair, even though she's mixed race as well. My granddad was Indian. So weirdly, Indian people didn't have that kind of discrimination then. So, but obviously when I went into like a toilet, yeah, it was kind of wild because obviously I was a kid and he was like, no, you can't use that.
Oh my God. So it was like Jim Crowish.
Bro, like it was wild, bro. And like the only reason I remember it because it was like, I just remember like my nan just being like, obviously I can't repeat a lot of the things that she was like saying there, but it was just like, you know, in 2000, 4 years after independence, you know what I mean? Like there's not, but you know, there is. But no, it got low, it got a lot better. Like now Zimbabwe is completely unrecognizable. The last time I went there was when I was 18, 19. I'm 32 now.
Yeah.
And some change. But yeah, it's progressed a lot. And I'm really, really happy about that. Really, really happy about it.
So what part of Zimbabwe is it you grew up in?
Bulawayo. So there's two parts.
Yeah.
So there's Matabele land and Mashona land. So Mashona land is quote unquote the richer part. Bulawayo is like, so there's two main big cities. Bulawayo is the second biggest city. So that's where I grew up. It's doesn't get as much funding. It doesn't, you know, there was, yeah.
Was it like shanty town a bit?
No.
No.
And I'd like people to understand the perception of Africa that a lot of celebrities and stuff have of it, because that's just not true at all. Africa is, not only is it beautiful with enriched culture, but it is like you go to a city, bro, you go to a store, you buy whatever you want. Like it's like Asda.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, there's this thing where like my nan, my late mom's mom, she's from a village.
Okay.
Yeah, called Spezzini. And, you know, you have to actually drive to go into the rural areas, like in the bushes and stuff like that. Like it's very, like if you go back there now, bro, like even when I was a kid, we were all playing Yu-Gi-Oh! We were all watching Pokemon. We were all doing normal stuff. You know what I mean? Like, if anything, if you would go back there compared to how you have it here now, I mean, compared to how you have it here and like the space and the stuff and everything like that, like, you know, it's you can't really compare it.
Yeah. Okay. So then when you moved to Bristol, what part did you move to in Bristol? Because I know St. Paul's, you know.
Oh, St. Paul. So I lived...
and Broad Plains I know as well, because I boxed there in the NABC semis.
Do you know what? My old school was called Whitfield. Whitfield? Yeah, Whitfield. I remember I know what you're talking about, because I had to get mad. So me and my older brother Leighton, we had to get like a bus from where we stayed, and then like Speedball was there. We didn't actually know that we could walk a mile just to go there, so we had to actually get a bus, go to the city center, and then the city center would drop us there, and then come back. And oh man, it was all type of long. But do you know what it is? Children they can be cruel, you know, and I don't blame anybody. A lot of the people that I went to school back in Bristol with like one or two of them. Like I'll still message, or they'll message me like after the boxing stuff, and then they'll. Oh. But yeah, man, I struggled. You know, when you're from America, you probably hear it a little bit, like an American accent thing or whatever. Because like in Zimbabwe, all we watched was American stuff.
Yeah.
We had American adverts. We had American this. You'd you know, obviously not Fire Sticks or whatever like this or whatever, but everything we watched and absorbed was Americanized. So I had a very strong colored African American accent, and I sounded outrageous. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, when I hear the use like now to me, I'm dying. I'm like, oh my god, keep on talking to me. So
what's up, brother?
What's
Oh my god! Listen, don't let Tariq Nasheed hear you, because he will get on to you.
No, Tariq, I'm sorry, but it's true. Am I lying?
Yeah.
But we you know, it's I spoke how I spoke. My brother didn't have a bad time. None of my siblings had a bad time.
Yeah.
You know, but like I really, you know, because my grandmother, I'm probably closest to my grandmother. She raised me. She taught me a lot of everything, and you know, she always instilled certain things in me, like you must pronounce this, you must act like this, you have to. I never knew about grassing people up like that. I never knew about this, and I never, you know what I mean? Like it was such a culture shock for me that I was that year. I hated that year, man. Absolutely hated it.
Yeah.
Absolutely hated it. It was horrible. Like, yeah, but I don't, like I said, you know, children are innocent.
Yeah.
So it's like, it, you know, it is what it is. And a lot of those people now, like, you can't blame, I can't hold it against somebody for treating me a certain way. I was saying something a certain way, or, you know, when we were kids, you know, because like now, like one guy that I did, like, will, like, you know, after all the boxing things and stuff like that, message me and be like, yo, bro, like, it's so cool. Like, I can't believe this and da-da-da. Like, can you remember, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just, you know, it's gratifying to see that. But yeah, I really struggled my first year at Bristol.
Yeah. So then what was school like? What type of student was you in school? What sort of subjects did you enjoy the most? What ones did you excel in?
English.
Okay.
Love the English language. My nan, oh my God. So in Zimbabwe, like, because I was obviously raised by my grandparents, we would watch Danielle, like, she would make me, I'd have to read, like, I read books. I read a lot of books. My nan would make me read. And I took it over here to high school. So, like, with Danielle Steele, Catherine Cookson, old Victorian shows and things, you know. Yeah, I in school, I would say I was a lot like I am now in life, where I like to be with different groups.
Yeah.
And I don't like to hold myself to just one thing, because, you know, you have the emos, or you have the cool people, or you have the sports people. I was all around everywhere, bro. I was slapping Yu-Gi-Oh cards and playing stuff like that in lunch with the nerds. I was here with the cool people getting into mischief. I was a prefect.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't even know how. The only reason I actually did that was because you get free lunch and you get like half an hour off of like school and shit like that and stuff. So I was just like, yeah, cool. I'm gonna do that.
People don't know there's perks of being a prefect.
And the black tie was fire. Wait, listen, Beechwood School. I hope you guys still have that tie. It was amazing.
I remember in school, prefects, they was like at work, they're like the supervisors, because they go around, I'll get you detention, you know. Like, I was thinking back then, I was thinking, you little punks. But it's actually a good role to in leadership qualities.
Now as
and
adults,
stuff. Yeah,
that's what I want to be like that.
Yes.
But back then, like, this is why, like, I always my nan says I'm a bit of an anomaly, because I was the prefect, but I was chilling with the no gooders there with the thing, and I was just like, kind of like, yeah, just go chill with that. Do you know what I mean? Like, in life, I always try to keep stuff sweet with everybody, because relationships, especially, that's what I love to emphasize. Relationships are so important in life. You never know when you've helped somebody, and then later on in life, or whatever like that, they might help you back.
Yeah. So then after school, then what schools did you go to? What were the names of the schools?
I went to Beechwood School. I wasn't too bad at football. So I went to Reading College. I did like a football kind of thing there.
Okay.
Um, Shout out to Reading Town, actually. Almost played a game for Reading Town. That was really, really close. But I played, so where I lived in Slough. So I grew up in Slough, basically.
Okay, yeah.
Slough Beechwood School. So like where at that time, like Britwell, the area was like quite bad. And then where I lived in Sippenham was like a nice area. So it was wild. So like you'd have my school here, and then you'd have where I lived here, and then the Mars factory. So if anybody knows Slough or whatever, you know the Mars factory. So I would go to school, go back home, walk back because all my friends were in Northborough and Britwell, and you know they absolute savages or whatever. And then you go back to Sippenham, this nice fucking area and shit like that. Like it was. But you people from different walks of life teach you different things. So
Yeah.
I was just fortunate, I guess.
Okay. So then did you go to think of going to university at all after?
Absolutely not.
No?
No. Anybody comes to me and says, I'm going to uni. All right. What degree are you doing? I'm doing art. I will laugh in your face, bro.
Why?
What are you doing? What?
Well, it depends, you know.
Exactly. And the depending is maybe 1 or 2, 3 things that you could possibly do. I mean, if it's art and you're looking to go. So my point is, go uni. I don't mind, like, I have no issues with university, but go there to do something that is, do you know what I mean? Like, don't go there just to procrastinate or.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of courses people are doing now.
I know,
just to get a cap and gown.
I've been in those unis with my brethren.
Yeah, just to get a cap and gown, but they actually serve no purpose when you're actually looking for a career occupation. So yeah, I know what you mean when you're saying that. But yeah, it just depends. If the person's really on this art thing, like they're really looking to take it to like gallery level, stuff like that, then.
And who's doing that?
Well, I'm not really an art fan. So I'm sure there are people, if you go to art galleries, there's people with their, £50,000 artwork, but I don't know their name because I'm not an art fan.
And I expect that person who's doing that degree to give me something like how you've just broken it down into, because, nobody knows more than me, I would say, how like money is a necessity. I don't feel like it should be something that really grounds you and keeps you there, but you have to have it, and it's fine sacrificing for a long time, but the sacrifice really has to be worth it, man, and that's kind of where I felt I've been and where it's coming to an end kind of now in terms of the sacrifices and good stuff. But no, man, like, I support anybody that has a dream. That's me.
Yeah. So then how did you get into boxing then?
Shout out to Sporting Icons. Sporting Icons, if any, or like, when, so Sporting Icons, he has a channel, so we'll take it back to about 2015.
Yes.
So when did AJ debut actually?
2012 or 13, because he won the Olympics in 2012, obviously August. So depending on how long it was only signed and then debuted, it would have been late 2012, early 2013.
Right. So I've always been a boxing fan, never really been into it until Anthony Joshua.
What, the Olympic time or the pro debut?
Before.
Okay.
So when AJ was in the amateurs, that's when I kind of started getting into boxing and stuff, like actually really watching the shows like before. And then when AJ, when we had that Olympic squad, I mean, AJ really inspired me because I saw so much of myself within AJ. This guy, he, great heart, great guy, but you fall into doing things that maybe you don't necessarily want to do, but you have to because it's a necessity. Do you know what I mean? Like, nobody actually wants to do bad things, but you kind of just have to do the things that you want to do.
Yeah.
And obviously, I heard about obviously AJ in the amateurs. Like, this kid Joshua is coming through, man. I'm just like, okay, cool. And my uncle, shout out to my uncle Robin, I love you, my best mate. He we really started enjoying the boxing together. And then when we watched Anthony Joshua in the Olympics, I was just, I was like, yeah, like this. Then I started. Then he debuted.
Yeah, it
signed
was
with Eddie.
2013.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. And then we get to obviously 2013, 14. He's obviously debuted. I'm getting into boxing way more now. I know quite a bit about current fighters and everything. AJ is absolutely smashing everything. And then that's when I kind of I just fell in love with boxing, like properly. And AJ was a huge part of that, because I learned more about fighters. I learned more about the industry, not industry, but I actually wholeheartedly invested in something that I loved. And it was because I saw AJ chin quite a few people on the way there. And I just respected the art of boxing, man. And when obviously that happened, so you'll probably know this, Danny. So there was content creators. I'll shout them out. So yeah, Blue Bud. So we had all the Americans, right?
Yeah, Blue Blood Sports.
No British content creators at that time. We never had the man over here. We never had nobody, nothing. And all I could hear on YouTube was just Americans cussing and calling us the worst and British bombs and AJ, you this or whatever like that. And I just started getting annoyed, really, really annoyed. And I was like, I want to start a channel. Well, I want to do this. And I was like, I have no clout. Do you know what I mean? And I was, so then listening to Sport and Icons. Sport and Icons was one of the first people to come through. Big up to Ring IQ as well. Julius, shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out Julius.
Shout out to the big dog there. Julius, like,
me and him get into little
me
spats.
too. Nah, me too. But I have
Nice
the
guy.
utmost love and respect for that guy. We all do, man. And him, and I started hearing these people giving it back to those people, bro. This was during the AJ Wilder saga when everything was going up and up and up. He because you just hear Blue Blood, not no
72
maths.
arm reach.
Brother, what are you talking, bro? And it was just nonsense. And I'm like, and there's people like, I love and respect everyone, man, but Jesus Christ, bro, like you would listen to this thing and think like it's a Pastor Toby sermon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or you know what? You go backyard and you just hear the bro and the fainting and
Yeah.
SPAC
Nation.
It's SPAC Nation, shout. So anyway, and then we started getting more UK content creators, and then like I'd once Sporting got to about maybe 25k subs or something. I messaged him because I was one of maybe first 5 subscribers on his channel.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and like we had followed each other on Instagram and everything, and I messaged him and I was just like, I really want to do this. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I won't like. Can you take me to like because I saw him do show like can you? I'll do anything you want me to do. Just help help me. And he shout out to Martin, man. And I owe every start that I have to Sport and Icons. I honestly do, because he was like, all right, I can't travel because of family reasons, but I'll apply for you. I'll apply for you for the shows. I'll show you what to do and stuff like that. And if you want to go, and I was like, are you for real? He was like, yeah, like everyone deserves a chance. So I went to my first kind of event that I did was Chris Billum-Smith, the workout in Bournemouth. That's when I met Caroline Dubois for the very first time. And obviously Chris and everybody there. And that's where I met Stephen Disney Drago Robinson, one of my really, really, really good friends, man. He was the very first boxer that ever gave me a proper in-depth interview, like a proper long, I have so much love and respect for my Geordie brothers over there, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have done anything that I'm doing right now. So I have the utmost thanks and love for Sport and Icons and for Stephen Robinson, man. Just incredible. So I did that, and then I got the Bournemouth show, my very first show that I did. which was Chris Billum-Smith. I can't remember the dude that I think he broke his ribs or something like that.
Oh,
that
Masternak.
Masternak.
Yeah.
That was the first show that I did. And then, I had no idea what I was doing. I went into the media bit, as you do. And like, I thought to myself, like, it would be nice if, you know, because I met Coogan for the first time. I think I met all the greats, all the people that I saw and I admired, you know, on like the IFLs and the Seconds Outs and
Boxing Social.
I met all my heroes there, Danny.
Behind the Gloves.
Behind the Gloves. That's the first time I met Red October as well.
Okay, yeah.
I met all my heroes.
Well, Behind the Gloves, that's Michelle. Joyful.
No. Michelle, I met later. Michelle was another show, I think, after that.
Okay. But yeah, shout out my sister October Red. Come on. You know.
Love you, October.
Come on.
And it's not for October, obviously, but like I had met, you know, when you watch, because there was never Eddie Hearn and Coogan interview that I would never miss. I watch everything. You know, and like, obviously lovely people, great and everything like that. But I was disappointed in the sense of when you meet your hero, your idol or whatever like that, you expect different stuff. And I got something different in the sense of, not that anyone was sort of rude to me or anything or whatever, but as a new person starting, it was like, all right, so this is kind of what it's like, you know, like dog eat dog, you know, like how, well, you know, there's Wilder there, and then everybody's just clown, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so like I had
proper scrum settings.
Proper, and it was like a realization. It was like a thing where I was like, okay, I'm gonna do things very differently. I want to create and establish something where the new talent and new kids coming through and new content creators. Shout to everybody at iBoxing Hub, man. Big up to the gang. And we have iBoxing Hub North. I'll talk about that a little bit later. But you know, I wanted to grow something and do it the way in which somebody new comes in. You help that person. You tell that person, this is what you need to do. Don't go there. Wait here. Blah 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 blah. Do you know what I mean? Because I've seen, out of all the shows, that I don't really do shows like that anymore, but out of all my experiences and things that I've seen, no one helps each other, bro.
No, it's very few, but where it is, there's a few clicks. That's it.
Thank you. You watch wrestling, right?
Yeah, of course. I grew up.
You know
with
the
it.
click.
Yeah.
Michaels,
Yeah. Triple
right.
H, DX,
That's
and all
it.
that, man. Yeah.
And what was the backlash for everything? Everyone fucking hated the click because it was like, bro, you're just doing no one gets to have like, you know, their private time or their, you know what I mean? Because there's a structure.
Well, it's like what's his name? Derek Chisora famously said, "Share the pie. Why are you hogging the pie?" You know what I mean?
Gave me the worst interview ever, Derek. I'll never ever forget that interview. The first one he gave me was terrible, bro. And I told him I was from Zimbabwe as well. I'll never let him forget that.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's your country, man.
Bruv, literally, all you wanted to do was Raheem, where are you, Raheem? And I'm like,
okay.
So I never forget. And the thing is, you know, I'm not saying it like to think, but I wanted to change. I want like, because you to change something and to really make your mark on it and to actually, you know, you have to be in it, and you have to be in it completely. And it was then where I'd got a really great opportunity. So obviously I've been doing shows and stuff. Danny, I had the pleasure of meeting you. Amazing person. All right. If you're not subscribed, I will find you.
But remember how we actually initially met? We met on Twitter Space.
Yeah.
Through like Rack Noble. He'd do his spaces, you do your spaces. And because we'd do like late nights shows when there was American shows or whatever. And we just, even after
weren't they the best though?
Yeah, even after like a 10 p.m. UK show, we just go until like 2-3 in the morning. Prince Patel used to come in there sometimes. Shout out him, recent guest, going viral. But yeah, Yeah, that's how we first started interacting.
Do you know what? I actually did. Shout out to Rack Nova. I'm really, really happy that you mentioned his name, bro. One for Rack on the Twitter Spaces. Man, I've had some golden hits, bro. Like I was the very first and only person ever to have Eddie Hearn on a Twitter Space.
I remember that night. I was on there that night.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Random. Can't believe it. And Rack and I did our last ever space. Talk is tweet, banter and boxing official. And it was because I always said to Rack, you know, you birthed a lot of people, personalities online. Me, for one. Because if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't get shout out to Mr. Neutral. You know, shout out to Eric. Shout out to every person doing their thing now on Twitter, and you know what I mean. Like I see you, Danny. You know, with my guy Bass. I love you, Bass.
Yeah, man. Bass the Kid. Make sure you subscribe to the Hardcore Casual. Make sure you subscribe to October Red Media. Make sure you subscribe to Maestro and Milcar. Make sure you subscribe to iBoxing Hub.
Thank you very much, my brother. And this is the thing. This is my viewing. Like well, taking it back there. We had that last show that we did on Twitter, and it was, for me, it was just, I didn't even care if anybody was there or not. We had a great turnout, but it was for me to say thank you, you know, because without Rack Noble, you know, Southern Area champion.
Yep, I had him on the here as a guest.
And brilliant, and you know, and thank you, Danny, as well, because a lot of the time people don't actually highlight the fact that loads of people may not know who I am,
Yes.
right? Which is absolutely fine. But like the fact that you have myself and Rack and well, people like us on your platform is really, really, like, you know, can't thank you enough, because you actually highlight the things that we do, and it's incredible, bro.
Yeah, I think it's good to, obviously it's always good to have the, you know, the Ben Whitakers, and I'd love to get Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis and
you can't get the premiers all the time.
No,
man.
but it's good to get them, but it's also good to get other people's stories, because everyone plays a part in this sport. As you said, we love this sport, so there's stories, as you said, like Rack Noble, people wouldn't even realize he's a former Southern Area champion.
Amazing.
He's actually, you know, a former participant, and he's wore the t-shirt and was a real proper pro.
And he gives a lot to the community. Like, remember when he was doing the I forgot what he called it. It was actually quite not a bad name. He would go to like the city center or wherever, and he'd have the barricade things, and he'd have the boxing gloves in the summer.
Yes.
And and the police would come, and the community, and that is what it's all about, man.
He was doing it with Freezy.
Yes.
Yes, especially I think even in like lockdown as well, he was doing some stuff like that. And now he PTs.
That's how Talk His Tweet actually originated, through lockdown.
Okay.
Because we like, nobody was obviously locked down, but like it was just everyone was bored, you know, and boxing fans and everything, and you want to keep the sport alive, and I want to tell you something what Rack Noble did, and I really want people to know this, right? Rack Noble, he is a gentleman and a scholar. There is, during the Talk His Tweet times, maybe, I don't know, maybe about a month after, whatever, there was a guy that always used to come on the show, and he passed away. Random Twitter user, right? Always used to tune into the show every time. Rack contacted that man's family, created a show and a GoFundMe. And we did the show, and people did the GoFundMe, and he gave all of that money back to that person's family.
No,
Random, like that's the type of people you want to do. He's not in boxing anymore, but like it's that inspires me, man. You know, you want to do better for everybody. You have to try at least.
Yeah, no, as you mean, that's the type of people you want to be associated with.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean? Makes perfect sense. So then, how did you start up iBoxing Hub then? What made you say, because I know obviously you said with the sporting icon and all that kind of stuff, but then what made you decide iBoxing Hub, and where did you get the name from?
So iBoxing Hub was established, I actually got headhunted for iBoxing Hub. So I was still doing stuff for sporting icons, but Sporting said literally, as soon as you get another opportunity or anything or whatever like that, go, please. Like you know, at that time, I think I had done Malik Scott interview, and that one banged. Like I couldn't even believe Malik. Yeah, that was crazy. And iBoxing Hub there was somebody that contacted me from. So it was Trey. Shout out to Trey. Shout out to BNG, Chris. We were like the first 3 doing shows there. And big up to my guy Ra Hokam, Punch Out Boxing. I love you, Ra, man.
Yeah, me and Ra, man.
We're all,
me and him. We there's quite a few shows where it end up being literally just me and him.
Yeah,
as the only media outlets. In some of these,
because you love boxing and those shows, no one wants
they don't want to go to the mid tier.
And that's what makes you guys special, because you those talents, you and this is what I tell, just really quickly, like, this is why I actually tell like all the people like kind of working for iBoxing Hub now, like the interviews and stuff. Don't worry about the big guys. Yeah, they will go. Their time will be gone. Always concentrate on the grassroots, on the kids coming through, on this and this and this. Big up to William Crowler. William Crowler is going to be a world champion. All right, shout out to Will. I actually said I'm going to shout him. But yeah, well, sorry, where were we? My bad. Oh yes. So the person that actually started iBoxing Hub, who's kind of, well, he's left now. He got me. So first it was Trey and BNG. They were doing the roundup, the show, and he came to Ra, and then he came to me, and Ra and I were doing a show called the R&R Hour.
Okay.
So we did that for a year and some change, year and a half. And so I was still with iBoxing Hub, and then No Smoke Sport. So does everybody know everything boxing?
I think everyone does.
I think everybody knows that little shite. So I was speaking to him, and he was working with No Smoke Sport. So he speaking, and I made the decision to obviously still stay iBoxing Hub, but to primarily do things for No Smoke Sport / boxing. So but that I don't regret, because iBoxing Hub was nothing, respectfully, back then, in terms of a name or clout or things or whatever like that. Were getting rejected for credit applications. It was just like, so I went out with No Smoke, built my name, built everything, and I have nothing but thanks and respect for Daryl and Lee. They gave me my opportunity, a massive opportunity. I covered Smith Eubank too, and that show probably was the one that got me known in terms of the boxing circuits and fans and things like that. So yeah, it was, once obviously I did that, and then I had a opportunity from iBoxing Hub with Trey, and we spoke about stuff, and we wanted to take iBoxing Hub to the next level. And No Smoke was sort of already established with Lee, and they had their directors and things and stuff, and I wanted to be my own director. I wanted to finally be able to build something,
yes,
and give up, so it's a long, arduous process, man, as you know, and everything. So after I did that, I basically kind of said thank you guys for everything or whatever, and then I went iBoxing Hub full time, because I was obviously still doing like shows and things, whatever. And I'm proud to say that iBoxing Hub now is iBoxing Hub Limited. We are an actual registered company within Companies House. We are going to be providing many, 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 many things, and it's by the grace of God, man. And I just thank the Lord, and I thank everybody, yourself, everybody. Like, I'm so thankful, because if it wasn't for luck and opportunities and things and stuff, like, I would not be where I am right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of how it all happened.
Yeah. Also, I remember, shout out Aisha. She initially hollered me. This is when she wanted to get into. Queen Aisha. She wanted to get into like boxing media and stuff like that. She was like, "Oh yeah, I can do this and do that." That's my first apprentice. And then I said, yeah, all right. I'll get. What's it? I'll bear you in mind. I thought she was just like frapping about in the inbox or whatever. Just people just talk. Then I see her working for you guys. I'm like, oh my God. Then I see her work. I'm like, oh, the one who got away, man.
You already know. And I just want to so I want to big up to Aisha. So Aisha, Mr. Neutral. So these are like, these are the people. So Aisha knew nothing about boxing
Yeah.
when I met her.
Yeah.
Right. And this is where I'd completely gone with Fight Boxing Hub and stuff. And we were like, all right, there's people that want to, and there's so many people that want to be in boxing. They don't know about boxing. They think that people will laugh at them and make them feel bad because they are not as knowledgeable as us, because that's been that aesthetic and that's been that kind of thing, you know. But I've always said, like, if people actually want to learn or if people actually want to think or whatever like that, Aisha, oh my gosh, listen, anything that I would say to Aisha, like, she would just absorb it completely. She did the Saudi show with AJ. I'm so proud of Aisha and what she's been able to do and how far she's been able to come, because she knew nothing. She literally, you know, like she didn't have any type of chip on her shoulder or anything like that for me to help her. And you know, like I said, by the grace of God, man, like I said to Aisha and Neutral and other people like that I've been able to help. It's not me doing anything for you; it's yourself. All I needed was what Martin gave me, or Sporting Icons. He said, "All right, so you need to know how to interview people. You need to have knowledge on how to do stuff, or how to, you know, you're going to be in a line and something and be like, okay, Conor Ben." Actually, I don't know who Conor Ben is. Okay, what do I do? Wait, let me just check Google. But then this is do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Time, chill, relax. This is what you do. This is how you go. If you don't know about that fire, there's 3. You know what I mean? And I made these type of things in order to show and teach people like Aisha. And now I'm really so happy to see them do awesome stuff.
Yeah. Make sure you subscribe to Green Diamond Boxing.
Please, guys.
So yeah, man. So yeah, let's talk about some. Let's get into this boxing, man.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So we've got the Fatal Fury card. By the time this comes out, it's probably gone. But we've got, as we know, Conor Ben versus Chris Eubank Jr. We knew it'd be oversubscribed. Some people have said that now with the Ring magazine involved, they have got a different tiered system which allows for accreditation for media outlets. A few people like myself and others who've complained they've not received not even an email saying,
and me, I'll say it as well.
There's not an email saying you've been successful or unsuccessful. There's just nothing going on. I know with the that kind of what was that other one? You know, when they had when it was all in the suits, the Ring Magazine Award show.
Oh yes.
So it was like that certain people got invited and others didn't even get
that's
notified.
What's wrong with boxing, but carry on.
Yeah, so what's happening behind the scenes now? Because people saying there's some kind of shift going on where they're trying to make a really small team of media only to do the stuff now and X out the majority of the other ones.
That's absolutely what's going on.
Okay.
In my opinion, allegedly or whatever, I believe that's absolutely what's going on. I think this has been going on for a long, long time, and this is what I've been trying to, and this is what I'm going to prevent if anybody ever, when people actually see this. I don't believe that media should be involved. Like, you're talking about accreditation, like Danny, obviously you and I, we know how it works in terms of how to apply and things and how the system works in the back end. Now, I don't believe that media should be run by 4 outlets. I think that's just, it's nonsense. Mm-hmm. And I do believe that's, if you see, and I have the utmost love and respect for Turkey LL Sheikh. I've spoken to Turkey LL Sheikh, funny enough.
Yeah, you get in there.
I'm very lucky.
I noticed with the ones at West End, you're there early before the doors open, getting those Turkey LL Sheikh, Frank Warren, Eddie Hearns. I'm very lucky. You're in there like
no, but I didn't speak to him. I didn't speak to him there. I spoke to him on the social.
Okay.
So, but I know what he's doing and I respect for it. But I don't believe that boxing should be governed by the Ring IFL. Like when Benson was here, hated Benson.
Michael Benson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't like him.
Why?
Well, because just didn't really see the whole thing in the copy and pasting. And I also have a personal grudge against him because when I did the Eddie thing, he never named me, but Starday.
Oh yeah, I don't like when people do that.
I don't like
people
that
do
either.
that. They take some of my images that I've cropped.
And then
A couple of
it'll
people
be-
have done that.
Oh, Eddie, what is it? What was it? Match Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Box, or Box. You know when I asked Eubank that thing that time?
Yeah.
Boxer, and I'm like, you piece of fucking shit. You know what I'm there? Anyway,
Yeah, not giving man the flowers. Shout out to Drip, Big Zoo, Drip Water. Make
shout
sure
out
you
to Big
get
Zoo.
that.
We love you, Big Zoo. I'm gonna try one of those dude boys
my
over
God.
there in a sec. Yep, that's it. And yeah, no, I mean, like, so what you're saying, Danny, to answer your question, yes, I do believe that, absolutely. And I don't know it for a fact, but I would bet my reproductive organ on it.
Oh my God. So we also had Nigel Benn come out recently saying that, you know, about Conor Benn sparring, talking about his sparring with
Eighth
William
round.
Skull. Yeah, 8th round, but then he didn't come out for the 8th round against William Skull, hurt him and this and that. I heard little bits and bobs. What did you think of all that? Because there's been some bit of backlash that people saying Nigel should know better. Sparring story should stay as sparring. Blah 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 blah. So what's your thoughts on all that?
Oh, it depends in it really, because like I have sparring footage of people, and if I release said sparring footage, then it would just be a thing. But you know, sparring is sparring, but it is a measurement, you know. And what did they tell you in the corner? Depending on how you pay your sparring partner for what he needs to do for you. If you're going 100% in there, which I'm assuming that's what they said, go 100% in that sparring for the 2 rounds or whatever it was, then it's not an accurate measurement, but it's like up there. But if it was just like, oh, okay, so I just need you to go in there, maybe just give him a couple of, you know, body blows, and I need you to, you know what I mean? If they were full pelting sparring, then yeah, fair play to Conor, man. But
I'm not sure though, because obviously William Skull's a super middleweight, and you know normally when you got a bigger guy with a smaller guy, you be like, yeah, just move him around. But then sometimes you have guys like Conor Benn, like Jimmy Coyle, like certain ex-pros and stuff like that, where they take every spar as like is a fight.
yes.
So they're going full ham, and you know William Skull, Cuban, probably trying to, you know, just move and thinking, oh,
Like
I'm with a smaller guy.
and Ivan Redcap.
Yeah, just trying to move, and then Conor's like, so I don't know how you can gauge it, because was William? I haven't seen the spar, so I don't know what was William doing, Skull. But they're saying he quit after 8 rounds. Shout out Maestro, but hey, if this is true, that's another Cuban who has jacked it. I'm just saying, Maestro. But yeah,
Not looking great right now.
yeah, but that's and people saying it's not good because it's not like William Skull was out of camp, so he's got to fight the week after. Next,
Bro, if you're quitting against Conor Benn in sparring, bro, Canelo will end your life, dude. Okay, so you need to make sure you're patterned on that paycheck, my bro. I'm just saying, if this is what we're talking about, Danny,
Yes.
and if we're talking about it properly, and we're listening to Nigel the Destroyer, and he's saying he's smacking up Skull 8 rounds, quitting, whatever, then Canelo should do him in about half a round. The reason I say that is because, one, I'll be real and frank. I believe that Eubank is going to KO Conor.
okay,
Right? Mm-hmm. I just I don't really rate Skull in terms of the fact of it. I don't really know a lot about him, to be fair. I think I did see a couple of fights and stuff like that, but I wasn't too impressed at all.
yeah, I haven't been too impressed with him either.
Connor's very quick. Connor's a good boxer. People don't actually understand. Like Connor has vastly improved a lot.
Yeah, especially under Tony Sims. So shout out Tony Sims.
Big up to Tony Sims. I don't take a lot out of it because I don't rate Skull. If he made Skull quit, yeah, pretty much I'll be like, yeah, okay, cool. It wouldn't really be something that I'll be shocked at. But Connor's a very, very good boxer, and I've actually heard, you know, I've heard Connor's intensity in sparring, so that makes sense.
Yeah, Yeah. And he's dropped a few guys with middleweights and stuff
He
like
dropped
that.
a few middleweights.
Yeah, I've seen some videos because he likes to show.
He likes to shout.
likes
Shout
to
out
show
to
people.
Ben, bro. Conor, hey.
Man like Conor, you know.
I like Conor. Conor's. Do you know what? It's so. This is what the great thing about this fight is. And if you watch that Piers Morgan thing, like it was just so funny and telling. It's almost a carbon copy of the first fight with their fathers.
Yeah.
Is it not?
Yeah, it was very similar.
They went in there, right? What ITV, Senior and Night. I hate you, bro. I hate you. I really, really hate you. I hate the way you speak. I hate your face. I hate your sheriff badge. I hate everything. I hate your blazer. I hate your Louis Vuitton. That's what Nigel said. And Conor said, what, Piers Morgan? Well, with the drugs in your system, Conor, maybe not. But I want to punch you out.
Yeah. No, it's hilarious. It was hilarious.
Oh, sorry, I had to do that one. But it's for me, it's almost a direct parallel, and I can't help seeing the same thing.
Yeah. Also, so the week after, I think it's May 3rd, the Canelo Williams Skull fight, show on the undercard, we've got Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez. So now, I've got the scoop that Devin Haney is now being trained by Shane Mosley at Big Bear. Reason being, shout out to
Tunde. I thought that was yours, dude.
Yeah, well, he might be assisting as well, but he's busy this week, ain't he? With Anthony Yard. He's training in Big Bear, set to fight. Bill Haney reveals he's brought in Sugar Shane Mosley to help with training for his upcoming fight. Says he wanted more firepower to combat Derek James, Robert Garcia, Oscar De La Hoya, and Bernard Hopkins. So what's your take on and thoughts on Bill and Devin employing the likes of Tunde Ajayi and now Sugar Shane Mosley into the camp?
I'm so tempted to call him to actually ask him myself. All right. So with that, I think that I promise I'm not stunting. Last time I spoke to Uncle Bill, he indicated that Tunde was going to head it up. To me, the fact that Shane is there is a complete curveball.
Yeah.
Complete curveball. I bless you. I don't know, Danny, because it's so uncertain. Because I don't know Devin's mindset. Nobody does. I don't know how well he will gel with Shane, because I personally don't know anybody that Shane's trained, and that's just me.
Yeah.
And you're going to just train a world champion off the bat? I don't know. However, for the opponent,
no, but maybe he would have trained his son.
That's your
junior,
that's your pick me. That's different.
you pick me, huh? Why do you see the lingo?
Bro, we're not sponsored by this one, but
No. Rag out. But yeah.
But that's, it's different. Like I asked him, like, when I asked Bill, what, like, because training your son is it's different when your son is so naturally talented and just amazing. Devin is such a good pure boxer. It is for us. It's It's beautiful to watch him do what he does. But like, you have to sell tickets, type of thing. And Ryan Garcia's fans are the worst type of sexually transmitted disease that you could possibly have in life. Yeah, all of you suck. Hate you all. And it's the mental, because of all this. I don't know, bro. Like I wouldn't have gotten Shane personally. Right? No offense to Shane Mosley, one of the GOATs and the greats or whatever, but you know that you can't be a great fighter. You can, but being a great fighter transitioning to a great trainer is not the same thing. The weights and the everything and the whatnots and, even like, great example, Virgil Hunter and Dominic Brazil. Remember when Virgil Hunter trained Dominic Brazil when he fought Bomb Squad? Oh, man. I saw his soul leave the earth in real time, people. So don't know, like good luck, really. But to be honest with you, I reckon Devin could have beat him without a trainer, personally.
Yeah, but you have to remember with Virgil Hunter, what I noticed with most trainers, they're good at training specific weight classes, like a group set. So one trainer might be good at straw weight, which they call minimum weight, to say super fly. Another trainer might be good with like feather weights to light welterweights, and then another one might be good at the junior middles to light heavies, and then some are good at like literally just cruiser and heavies, like Don Charles.
Yes, shout out to Uncle Don, man. Oh man, I love Don Charles. Right?
Yeah,
but like he doesn't get enough credit for how good he actually is. I would 1,000,000% say that Don Charles is a very good trainer, man. Very good. What he's done with Dubois, oh my gosh. But even what he did with Derek, needs. If we had a Hall of Fame for trainers, put him in there.
Yeah,
and a Zimbabwean as well. So shout out to my guy.
And then also because now he's got Tony Yoka, Jordan Thompson has now joined him because he said it's the heavyweight stable.
And watch what he does with them.
Yeah,
because literally they could be better than they are right now. And
well, Tony Yoka, I've seen a few of his fights under Don Charles now, and he has improved. So Jordan Thompson, we yet to see him actually fight, but he's in the gym and he says he's feeling.
Give
good.
me Yoka, Joyce.
Yeah. The rematch in the pro, that'd be a good fight. That one. Actually.
I got you. I got Joe. I got you. You should have had that gold. You should have had that gold medal the first time. Got you this time.
Yeah. So then we've also got Martin McCauley, F.A. Jagba. We've got obviously Ryan Garcia on the card. But yeah, let's go through the Fatal Fury one. You've got people talking about the trilogy nobody wanted. Anthony Yard, Lyndon Arthur.
So Tunde will appear right now.
No, this is what the people are saying. I know. But so what do you? No, Tunde is my guy. Come on, Tunde is my brother. My big brother.
We're very close to Tunde. I love Tunde, man. I love to banter with him.
Yeah. So what do you think of that fight, and how do you see it going?
Oh, mate, tough one. You know what? Big up to Lyndon. I believe. What was it last time? 4?
4, yeah.
6.
Okay.
6 this time.
Fair enough. I hear that.
I'm actually being called. Some people have said to me 2, bro. So
yeah. So then with this light heavyweight, because we're expecting the trilogy that everyone feels that must happen, is Artur Beterbiev and Bivol in October. What do you see the situation happening going forward of that? Are they going to be, as we know, WBC is now with David Benavidez via email upgrade. I know the IBF are hot on the heels of these guys because Michael Eifer is the mandatory and has been for a while.
2 years?
Yep. And then Callum Smith is the WBO interim. So do you see a couple of more belts being relinquished or stripped by the time this fight comes to fruition? Comes about, sorry.
I have an inkling on a date for that fight. All right. So the IBF, to be fair, I get it for the IBF. I can't lie. He's taken 2 step asides, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Give him a shot, bro.
Upgrade him.
Email everybody. We're all emailed. Email everybody. Well, Lomachenko was first emailed. People out.
And Devin.
The GOAT. All right. WBC, email. Benavidez, congratulations. IBF. I reckon they'll probably strip it. Then we have the WBA, the quote unquote ladies of the night of boxing. And the IBF. No, I'm joking. So you got WBC, IBF, who are out there. WBA, they'll probably lace that there, and WBO, who is with Callum Smith, who will not try and get that mandatory at least for the next fight. Probably fight somebody else, maybe a Yardie, I reckon. And then Bivol could just do it all over again.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. I see that. And then with Michael Eifert, people are talking about. Well, not people. Shout out Base the Kid because he kind of Base Radamas. He said that he feels that it would be Michael Eifert.
Base Radamas, mad thing.
You like
What?
that?
Okay.
He feels that it would be Michael Eifert versus Conor Wallace because Conor Wallace is just underneath Eifert in the IBF rankings.
What? They want fights that people are interested in, even though their rankings are like you can pay for a ranking. I know 4 fighters right now that have not paid for a single ranking and they just got put in there.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you name them for us?
No.
Okay.
I don't have money for lawsuits, not yet. But it's true. And this is where I was kind of going with you in terms of like the phase 3 aspect of boxing. When you really see everything and like behind the second curtain, you would almost be demoralized if you're a fighter. But don't be, because it's like don't be. Please guys don't, because you there's loads of opportunities and great things coming in 2026. I promise you that. But yeah, rankings are superficial. The only real rankings I would say that are the closest to anything that we believe is probably the ring. And
okay, so you're part of that team. So then, what about
shout me for Eubank tickets? Not joking.
Oh, come on. What do you think about the situation with Badu Jack? He's now fighting Noel McCallion, who was the champion in recess, because Badu was originally meant to fight Ryan Rosicki, who had to pull out for an injury, and then Noel's coming and they're fighting on May the 3rd. So, yeah, what's your thought of that? Because Badu Jack was inactive as well. Yeah.
Shout out to Badu Jack. Shout out to his management team. His management team are excelente. All right. Big up to Badu Jack's management team. Absolutely impeccable. That's what you want to do for your fighter. You can go away for a while, come back, and you still champion with the guy in recess not having defended his belt at all. God bless boxing.
Yeah.
So, do you know? So like that there, Badu is going to get one big paycheck after this one, and he deserves every single bit of the dineros he's going to get. And I don't see him moving past the second fight. I think he'll call it a day after that one.
Who do you think that's going to be? Do you think that's going to be Jaya Pataya?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Well, he'll get
allegedly. If I had to take an educated guess, I would say that that would be the way to go, because if you look at who Jai's fighting next.
Yeah.
And then you look at the time span, and then you look at things, and
yeah, because Zerdo, I don't know what he's on right now, but yeah, Badu's going to get a lot of Swedish krona, should we say?
Absolutely, so, as he should. That fight with Chunky was one of the best fights I've ever seen, bro. You literally had a meteorite stuck in your head, and give him enough money for everything.
No, that was against Marcus Brown.
With Marcus Brown. So
Marcus Brown is known for busting people's heads. So he did it to Badu Jack, Better be sorry. Yeah, he's got a very hard head.
He's like so. Oh my god. Yeah. Like give Badu everything. Like he deserves it, man. He's and the thing is, one thing I want to say about Badu is that he looks incredible, amazing. Right? I don't know if he's sacrificing whatever to look young like this, but his from what I hear in terms of his sparring and his stuff and everything like that, like the guy just lives the life completely.
Yeah, he lives a clean life.
Absolutely. So big up to him, man. And I hope we get an undisputed cruiserweight champion by mid 2026.
Okay, I hear that. So yeah, let everyone know also about because you've got a watch party going on this Saturday, this weekend. with Shystie.
I do.
505. Shout out to Shystie. So yeah, let everyone know, how did these watch parties come along? Because you've done a few of them and they've looked quite successful, very vibrant, very lively. I was invited to even
We always invite you
be host. Yeah, no, but Shystie invited me and
to actually host.
Tony Pugilist to host this time, but got work engagement, so I said next time. But yeah, let everyone know about these watch parties and how it come about.
So you'll replace me for Dubois, because I actually want to go see Dubois, knock the Ukrainian out, absolutely get back.
I was
in
at the
blood.
first fight in Poland.
So sorry. I'm so sorry. We deserve better.
Yeah.
I'm not. There's not a smile in my face right now. We deserve better. They screwed us. They were not ready for this conversation because I've had it many times. I'm gonna move on. But yeah, the watch parties, and big up to Shy. Big up to a UK rap grime garage legend. Her first album is in a museum right now in central London. One of the first female rappers to be to have a piece on them, I think on BET. I was very. I met Shy through Rack, through Talk His Tweet.
Okay.
So she had the 505, and when she used to come on the shows, I hear her voice, and I'm like, mate, why does this sound so familiar? Because we've all seen Adulthood. You got a girl getting punched up outside the thing, and you hear that. There's only one distinct voice that you could possibly get that from, and I was like. So I started doing my shows, and then she started coming on my shows. And then I was like, 505. How you? My name's not 505, it's Shy. And I was like, what do you mean by what? Okay, wait, talk again. And then obviously I did the show, and then I messaged her after, and I was like, I feel like I know you. She was like, and then obviously she told me who she was, and I was flabbergasted, because that's. It's like one of the first, when I first met Kano, thanks to boxing, the experiences and the people I've met, because of what we do, is priceless.
Yeah,
it is. I can't put a number on the people and the experiences that I've had through this, because I've met Shy through here, and almost every UK rap legend that you could possibly think of. So sick. Like, my selfie catalog is fire. But yeah, so long story short, Shy was like, I feel like there should be a place where boxing fans can watch, and it's for us, an urban environment, as it were.
Yeah.
Because you go to Riley's, sports bars and stuff, and it's just, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not that kind of intimate, or that kind of, so the very first watch party that we had, I think, was somewhere around here, actually, and I think it was about 100 people. And after that, when it sold out, because she didn't think it was going to sell out, and then the second one sold out, and then the third one sold out, and then she created the 505, and you can see the views and the things and the stuff, and she's now conquering another aspect of the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
I'm, again, so proud to have been a part of it and to have helped that, because Shy didn't know anything about boxing. And she's like a sponge. Everything, she asks questions and things and stuff and whatever like that. And, eventually she just incorporated where she was from, the music stuff and everything, to boxing. And yeah, she asked me to host the first event with her. I was like, yeah, sure. I think it was me, her, one other person, I think Steven or something like that. And we were just calling the fights and stuff, and she booked the event. And then now we have meetings. So,
okay.
Yeah, so it's like, but that's what's the most amazing thing about growing something from the beginning.
Yeah.
It's she's 6 watch parties, 7 watch parties. She spoke to Eddie Hearn. She went to Saudi with Team Buatsi. She is her own entity in boxing and life now. And yeah, man, just can't be prouder. So Saturday, please come and join us. I can't actually say the venue unless you put the ticket. but it is going to be somewhere in East London. So yeah, like, everybody that goes there enjoys it. It's weird because like people know me when I go in there and stuff before now, like when I go to shows and stuff. Ricco, I'm like, actually, this is kind of how, like, do you know what I mean? So like, because I'm literally a colored African immigrant kid from Bulawayo.
Well, you're in the UK
Zimbabwe, Africa.
now, so you're black.
And I'm a British citizen now, God damn it. So we're
Oh
black.
yes. How was that? Because I saw when you got your British citizenship, because that must have been it is a very long road since you come
I
in.
cried for like half an hour.
10 years old.
Mate. Yeah. I'm a crier. I'm not gonna lie.
Like Ben Whitaker.
Shut up.
It's a light skin
My twin.
It's a light skin thing.
It's okay to cry. But yeah, bro, like obviously when I was given a great opportunity that I spoke to you about earlier, kind of for like an hour. Like that there, and my youngest sister Ashton, my whole family couldn't be there, but like I moved here when I was, like I said, like 10, 32 now, to be a British citizen only like last year.
Yeah.
I haven't left this country since I was 18, and I'm actually looking really forward to going on holidays and flying and doing awesome stuff and stuff. But like it's that for me was because I've lived here more than half of my life. More than 2/3 of my life.
Yeah, 2/3. Yeah.
I've given I given everything here, man. And it's not like I don't love Zimbabwe or where I'm from, because I know a lot of kid boxers there that I'm really looking to do a lot of opportunities and stuff for. And you never forget your roots, but England is what really gave me everything that I have. As coming as an immigrant kid and everything like that. And I'd just like everybody to know that it seems like it's this if you believe in yourself and bro, it's true, man. It's true. I'm living testament and proof of this. Yeah, like you can literally come here to a different country and you can, and you, as long as you're willing to sacrifice and you go through horrible and terrible things and stuff, but you come out the other end, you'll be, you can make it, man. You can honestly make it. Life is what you make it, and it's a beautiful thing right now.
Life is what you make it. So come here, my dear. Try and make it. I know that you will.
If YouTube didn't strike the tune, we'd be out.
Come on. So yeah, let everyone know also what you've got going on, planned for the future. You wanted to.
Thank you so much. No, I've been working with a huge boxer that is going to make a massive, massive, massive comeback this year, very, very soon. It's been a long time in the making. But yeah, guys, please watch the space. Please follow, subscribe to my brother Danny, all of the greats out here, the Mount Rushmore of urban boxing Twitter. We have Base, the Kid. We have my guy Danny. We have October Red. I think there's another one, is there?
Yeah, we've got Maestro. We've got
okay,
Ring
so
IQ.
let me rephrase that. The ones that really count. We have
the ones that really count.
I'm joking.
Yeah, no, we've got loads of it.
We have so many, man, but I really want to thank you, bro. And I have some huge things coming about. Please, guys, follow, like, subscribe to iBoxing Hub. And there's so many more opportunities that will be given to people, man. So thank you lots for supporting me. I love every single one of you so much. I can't name everybody because there's too many to name. But also to thank you as well, bro. Thank you for having me on this show. I've had a time of my life. It's been absolutely incredible. And yeah, man, thank you. Genuinely.
No, you're welcome, man. Thank you for coming on and gracing the show. Also, shout out to my guys 13th and final round, man, like Donovan, Smiley.
Big up to 13th and final round.
And John Keenan and my guys. But yeah, let's move on to the penultimate round. This is a series of questions.
Oh, can I have one of these?
Yeah, try the ragga thing.
Which one's the best one?
It's subjective, isn't it? That's my favorite one. So yeah. So
my twin.
All right, hit that
Sorry,
bell.
Ben.
Red corner or blue corner?
Red corner.
Left hook or straight right?
Straight right.
Everlast or fly?
Everlast.
Cleto Reyes or Grants?
Grants.
Rival or winning?
Rival.
Pattern Sports or RDX?
Pattern Sports.
You know what ones Pattern Sports are, innit?
No.
They're the Fury gloves.
The other one.
RDX.
Yep,
That's the
RDX.
ones Lyndon wears.
Shout out to Lyndon.
Yeah.
And I got you.
Leon or Venom?
Venom.
Yeah, Lomachenko. For boots, Nike or Adidas?
We go Nike.
AO Arena or O2 Arena?
Oh, O2. What? Crazy.
York Hall or Copper Box?
Your call every time. Your call against everything. That's boxing.
The Co-op Arena or Principality Stadium?
Principality.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Shout out to the Welsh.
Tottenham Hotspur Stadium or Wembley Stadium?
Wembley.
Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac.
Nas or Jay-Z?
Nas.
Drake or Kendrick?
Drake.
Bryson Tiller or Brent Fires?
Tiller, but only just.
Future or French Montana?
What? Future.
G Unit or
G-Unit.
D Block?
Tune it.
Okay.
I only listen. I most of my playlist is 50 Cent.
Okay. Skeng or Skillibeng?
Skeng.
Massacre or Alkaline?
Alkaline.
Vibes Cartel or Movado?
Movado.
That's a Spider Richards' guy. That's his
My
favorite artist.
bro,
Movado.
I only have Movado, like what 50 Cent and Movado. Nine Lives.
Yeah.
9 Lives.
Yeah.
No kid, no boy. Sorry. I know. What is it? The Defamation of Strickland Banks, 2006. I think Movado's first album. Still got that.
Okay.
Yes. But it's
right,
it's
proper...
not the actual thing. It's a CD that a Jamaican guy gave me outside of a barbershop.
Come on, that's the way. That's the
real
proper
thing.
way. That's the proper thing.
From there, Movado's been my guy forever.
Beanie Man or Bounty Killer?
Beanie Man.
Mr. Vegas or Sean Paul?
Sean Paul.
DMX or Ja Rule?
DMX.
Burna Boy or Wizkid?
Oh. I'm going to base it off of African Giant, which is my favorite Burna Boy album. So I'm going to go Burna Boy.
Thames or Tiwa Savage?
Scout strapping his Thames. Yeah, Thames.
Ali or Tyson? Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson?
I would say I'm a massive shit talker, so I'm gonna go Ali.
Okay, Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson?
In terms of skills, I both of them are like opposites, but yeah, the way Ali danced people on the mic,
Yeah.
that was me.
Jack Johnson or Joe Lewis?
Joe Lewis.
Sugar Ray Robinson or Sugar Ray Leonard?
Leonard.
Michael Buffer or Jimmy Lennon Jr.?
Buffer. Shout out to Michael Buffer, man. I love you, Michael.
Mills Lane or Steve Willis?
Steve Willis.
David Benavidez or Callum Smith?
Callum Smith.
Daniel Dubois or Alexander Usyk?
Don't care. No, especially, yes. You know this.
Artur Beterbiev or Dimitri Bivol?
Bivol. UD Bivol.
Shakur Stevenson or Javonte Davis?
It's cool. I'm not. Abdul Wahid is not proven to me. I'm sorry.
What's his name? Zerdo Ramirez.
Jaya Pattaya.
No, Jaya Pattaya. Okay. Lawrence Okoli or Richard Riakporhe? Who have you got in the rematch of David Adelaide versus Jamie TKV?
TKV. Shout out to my dog. Not just because he's my friend, not just because he's my mate. And you actually, you know this. You know when you're friends with a boxer and blah blah blah. It's not because of that. Because everyone knew he was winning that fight. That referee's a wanker.
Yeah. Caroline Dubois or Beatrice Ferreira? What's her name? Bloody hell. Amanda Serrano or Katie Taylor in the trilogy?
Serrano. Although, Katie, if those headbutts are strong, I reckon you'll definitely win.
Tom Aspinall or John Jones?
Aspinall.
All right. BMW or Mercedes?
Mercedes.
Audi or Lexus?
Audi.
Rolls Royce or Bentley?
Rolls.
For the ladies, dark skin or light skin?
Dark skin.
Oh, come on. Looks or personality?
Where I am now, personality, absolutely. Beautiful women are demonic.
Natural or surgery?
Natural.
Slimline or curvy thick?
Curvy.
For music, garage or house?
Garage.
Drum and bass or jungle?
Jungle.
R&B or hip hop?
Oh, mate. Yeah, okay. Hip hop.
Dancehall or reggae?
Reggae. Only because I love, like, reggae is just continuous. Like, dancehall, I need to be in the shows.
Yeah. Afro beats or... I can't believe I didn't write this down. I must have deleted it. What's the music popping out of your country?
Afro beats and what you mean? Oh God!
It's all that Zimbabwe, South African.
Yeah. What's it? Yeah.
God, what's the genre called?
Oh mate, it's Oh my God, I know what it is, but I'm just like,
oh come on, this is terrible. People in the comment section, I know you're gonna get.
Yeah, shout us, man. I'm sorry, man. You look. Oh my God. I know what you mean, but
yeah, I can't believe
Afrobeats.
No,
Afrobeats.
You go with Afrobeats.
Absolutely.
I go with the other one, the Southern African Zimbabwe music.
Oh man, yeah. I know. Yeah.
People in the comment section.
Yeah,
I'm gonna write this down for next time.
Yeah, man.
I don't know why. I must have deleted it. Okay, let's go to Lucozade Sport or Wow Hydrate.
I don't really drink fizzy drinks, to be honest with you, but I would probably say Wow Hydrate, to be honest with you. That's actually a lot smoother.
Yeah. Sadza or Jamaican cornmeal porridge.
Of course, Sadza. I can't. And big up to you, bro. Nah, the fact that you actually said Sadza and not pounded yam or what have you is incredible.
No. Mupunga, undovi, or jollof rice.
Jollof.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what the other shit is.
It's a Zimbabwean rice dish. It's the one with peanut sauce on the rice.
Oh, you mean maput?
Yeah, mupunga.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I never liked it. It's basically it's peanut butter and like chimolia.
Yeah.
And I never ever dug it. Like no.
Okay.
Yeah.
More pain worms or jelly deals. I'm keeping it. I'm helping you. I'm trying to help you keep it traditional.
I'm so dead. I haven't heard this in ages. Bro, okay, so jelly worms, first of all, because I know exactly that they're not actual real worms.
Yeah, more pain worms.
Yeah, the black thing.
Yeah,
nah. I never, no. Nah.
So what, you got jelly deals?
Chili eel. Yeah, give me the
That's
eels.
the English.
Yeah,
right?
give me that. Give me that, yeah. King and country.
Dovi or Nyama Choma?
Oh, nyama choma. So meat and choms.
Yeah. In a fantasy fight at heavyweight, Derek Chisora versus Francois Botha. Who you got?
See, I'm petty, so I remember things.
Oh, you're gonna go there.
Now I'm gonna go the other guy.
Franz Botha.
I'm going. What is he French?
No, he's South African.
Going for him.
Yeah, the white buffalo.
Yes, Duplessis. I'm going for Duplessis.
Yeah. Shout out to Ian Napper as well, Zimbabwean boxer back in the day. So who's your guy? Julius Malema or John Mugabe?
Julius Malema. Oh my God. This other. Oh my God. Okay, who do I pick?
Or John Mugabe?
I gotta go with one with the better country at the minute. To be fair, I gotta go Julius. Pal.
Come on. And then for comedians, who you got? Trevor Noah or Munya Chihuahua?
Trevor Noah.
Yeah.
Shout out my light skin guy. What do you mean? Hosting the Daily Show, bro. Obviously, you got a big Trevor. I'm a little gundred.
So there you go. Come on. So there you have it. So let everyone know. Look into the camera. Let everyone know where they can find you on social medias. Plug all your socials and all that good stuff.
Thank you so much, and thank you to my very gracious and lovely host, Ricco_boxing. Obviously, iBoxing Hub. Remember, guys, D-Rock Clothing. You can get 40% off. iBoxing Hub 24. There's a new line that's coming up. This is actually the old thing. Also, I'd like to big up my other sponsor as well, Jack Trimble of Odd Body Garments, Odd Body Inc. and Odd Body Barbers, located in Twyford. So please, guys, go check this out if you like the shirt. I actually can't show you like the other side, but 20% off if you use RIKO20. So yeah, thank you guys so much. This is such an amazing time and episode, and I want to say thank you, Danny.
There you have it. And there you have it, guys. It's Danny Glover. It's the Neutral Corner. It's proudly sponsored by Treasure Boxing Club. And today we've been joined by Ricco. Shout out to Raga Drinks, sorry. Shout out to Drip Water. Make sure you get that. Shout out to Big Zoo and Sam and even Courtney Fearon as well. Shout out my guy. And remember, guys, persistence beats resistance. You know where it is.
Take care.